Welcome back to the DFS Special. I'm your host, your DFS Jerusalem, coming to you live from the list. You got 150 entries, and then you're a shark, and I don't fuck with you. So there's too much good shit on here. This is the often imitated, never duplicated. I'm here with my lovely co-host. Thank y'all. Stay safe. Enjoy. I may have been calling in to work. You're gonna be in the running for the Snowflake of the Year. Get your shit together with your snowflake. I'm at the crib, man, and I'm just finishing up. Stop. Throw them bitches in the main. I'm telling you. You're gonna see the results, bro. You're gonna see it. This is what's really gonna help you out. You know how I feel about the home dogs. There's a lot of fight in the home dogs, and I really think a lot of shit to go over tonight. Who that scored all them points over there? Player of the night.
Get them in your lineups. Get them in there, and let's go get this money.
Thursday, let's go, and remember, in the sweatshop, we always keep it 300.
What's up? What's happening? This is the big homie, the DFS Jerusalem, man. You can follow me, of course, on Twitter at DFS Jerusalem. Today, we will be looking forward to today's 6-game NBA slate. We're going to take a look back at what happened last night. We had a nice 8-game slate last night. A lot of twists and turns we're going to be talking about. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, bro. The homie Corey Randall says, "What's good, Mo? I just turned 38 into 325. He's feeling nice, and I'm feeling nice for you." The other homie, Justin Jennings, says, "Tyreek really killed me, man. Other than him, the lineups were fire." Yo, because I can tell you, the data that we had, it seems like the data was like completely on point. The data that we had, bro, it seemed like it was on point in terms of the production for the day. It really it pointed us to the Denver-Miami game, which went into overtime, I think. It had to. The scores was crazy. It pointed to Giannis, to LeBron. I mean, it was crazy. Today was crazy. The couple of drawbacks were that, you know, Draymond on DraftKings, on FanDuel was not very good, and then your Tyreek Evans exposure might have fucked you up in certain spots, but this should have been a really good night for a lot of people, man. So let's go ahead, take a look at last night by hopping into the feature 4 players of the night. These are the 4 most talked about, tweeted about guys in the DFS Sweatshop, in the Facebook VIP, and as well as on Twitter. First guy we're going to talk about is the who dat scoring all them points over there, player of the night. The homie went ham. Kelly Olynyk played 41 minutes, 30 points, 8 boards, 5 assists, 4 3-point shots, 1 steal, 4 blocks, couple turnovers, and 3 fouls, man. This dude went all the way off, man. All the way off against the Denver Nuggets, man. This was an excellent game. Straight 10x value, man. A very solid play was Kelly Olynyk. Big shout out to you. The next guy we're going to talk about is the how did I miss that play tonight? And this is going out to Ben Simmons. I was very high on Ben Simmons all day long. Talked about how he was just outside of a core play for me. And when I looked at my lineups, after my wife and I were getting ready to go and have her birthday dinner, I looked at my lineups, and I had absolutely no Ben Simmons anywhere. And I was like, oh, shit. I was scrambling to try to get something. And by the time I could really get it going to try to change some stuff, I just wasn't confident in making those changes. And I ended up being very high on Ben Simmons, as I expressed to you all in the group, but didn't get any of them. And at 8.5K, the dude goes out in triple doubles, 11 points, 12 boards, 15 assists, 3 steals. There's always that one guy or that 2 guys that you really feel good about, but you just can't fit them in. You know what I mean? There's always that guy. And today for me, it was Ben Simmons, man. Shout out to you, big homie. Went out and damn near 60'd on him. Big game we saw from Ben Simmons. Next guy we're talking about is the heat check play tonight. This can only go to one cat, man. James motherfucking Johnson went out, and at 5.5K, I'm talking brought you back an excellent return. And this is from the same game. This is from that Denver-Miami game. The game that if you watched last night's show, we were all over that shit. We were like, yo, this is a game. This is a game. Nobody's going to want to play people from this game. People don't want to play Jokic. People don't want to play Johnson. People don't want to play Oladipo. We were last night's show. We were all over this game, bro. We really were. And I had some light exposure to James Johnson and some of the older nigga. I had more out of bio actually than I had both of them, which is why I just had made a little something. Didn't have a wildly profitable night, but profit is profit, so I'm good with that. 46 minutes, 31 points, 11 boards, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Excellent game from each player tonight. James Johnson, aka the net tat, go and get him, dog. You did the damn thing. Now we must talk about that one motherfucker, the snowflake of the night, easily tonight. Is easing on in there. Lonzo Ball, your high yellow ass, went out, man, lost the game, man, lost by 10. This dude played 37 NBA minutes, of point guard NBA minutes. This man was the floor general for 37 minutes of an NBA game. This man was the first person to touch the ball on the inbounds for 37 minutes of an NBA game. This man called the plays for 37 minutes of an NBA game and went out and got you a punk-ass measly 21 DraftKings points. How did you do this? How could you do such a thing? How was that the other guy scoring all those points? Were you not passing them the ball? Did they not use? Did you not get assists? What happened? 4 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 3-point shot, a couple steals in 37 minutes of NBA point guard play. This is preposterous. Lonzo Ball, tonight, you a motherfucking snowflake with your snowflake ass, and I'm not going to roster your bitch ass again. Now get out of my face, and let's get on with the rest of the motherfucking show. Now, like I said, we do have a very solid 6-game NBA slate on DraftKings, but on FanDuel, we do have 7 games popping off. The Toronto-Orlando game, for some reason, has been left off of the DraftKings main slate, but we do have that on FanDuel. And since this is a show where we love to look at both sides, FanDuel and DraftKings, what we're going to do, we're going to see how the pricing correlates between two. Okay? Real quick, for the homies in the sweatshop, MLB can't come quick enough. Too many grenades in this NBA fantasy. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, we got the 29th day. We got 10 days. Mo with the snowflake takes. He's always has me smiling. You can tell he's upset. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. He was a core play for you. Drummond was a core play. Ooh, Drummond, yeah, Drummond stunk it up. I just like Blake Griffin. The data said Blake Griffin. It was telling us, yo, that Sacramento is the worst team on the slate, in the league, actually, against power forwards. And that gave me all the Blake. Gave me all. It even helped me out in some of those spots where, because see what happened, I was Draymond Blake everywhere. Well, once the Kevin Love news came out on FanDuel, I ended up being split. I was Kevin Love everywhere, and either I had Blake or Draymond. So a lot of my lineups on FanDuel were dead because I had Draymond, but the other ones were cool because I had Blake and Kevin Love. So that's kind of how that worked out for me. So let's go ahead, jump right into it. We do have a couple of natty tellies today. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder going to Boston to take on the Celtics. I think Kyrie might still be out for that one. Then we've got Dame time. Houston going to the Moda Center. That should be a good one, and one that I think is going to be very popular. That is going to be a very popular game. So let's go ahead, jump right into it, man. First game that we've got on the slate. We're going to talk about this game real quick from a FanDuel perspective because it is not on the DraftKings main slate. As you can see here, it's just 6 games. So we're going to take a look at this game on FanDuel really quick, kind of breeze through it. This is Toronto Raptors going to Orlando to take on the Magic. Here, where you know Toronto Raptors have been giving it all the way up to the point guard position, and you look at a guy like DJ Augustine at 5.5 on FanDuel, could be usable with Jonathan Simmons as a game time decision. You've got Nikola Vucevic at 9K. The price is up on him, but I can tell you, I'm not afraid to play a center against the Toronto Raptors. I'm really not. I mean, you look at where they sit here. Where we got Toronto at? Yeah, they've been giving it up, man. 41.2 FanDuel points over the last 5, 44 over the last 10. Wouldn't have an issue playing Nikola Vucevic in this spot. Isaac at 4.3. Don't love him. We get Aaron Gordon back. And power forward has been an attackable position for Toronto earlier in the season. But at this point, they're really not giving up the power forward the way that they were earlier. 41 38.8 over the last 5 games and 38 over the last 10. This is with the Sacramento Kings being the highest in the league, giving up 76 points to the position. And then you got Phoenix and Atlanta, who are both on the slate as well. So, really don't love that one. Jamie Tran says the FanDuel main starts at 8. Okay, so this is probably okay. So this is like, yes, okay. This is the main late swap. That's right. Okay, so this is the main late swap. And by the way, I am working with RotoQL. Okay, so the main is 6 games as well. My apologies. The main is 6 games as well. So we can just go ahead and kind of forego that. Unless you want to take part in the late swap joints. Those are very small contests and they're pretty whack actually. So let's hop into Oklahoma City, going to the Boston Celtics here. There's a very good chance Kyrie Irving's going to be out. We got Kyrie, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, and Daniel Tice. All of them cats could definitely be out. Let's do a quick skim. Trying to look through that really quickly. Yeah, Kyrie should be out. Kyrie's probably going to be out. Kyrie's going to be out. So we got Tatum at 5.7, who I definitely think we can use here. You look at the small forward against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're not horrible against them. No, they're pretty good actually against small forwards. They're giving up 33.9 over the last 5 games, and that's down from 37.8. Power forward is a different animal, because if you're telling me that Tatum is going to be guarded by Carmelo Anthony in the spot, even though they've done well against power forwards, I think that he can be usable. I do. I kind of like it. Now, point guard against the Oklahoma City Thunder has been a pretty good spot to attack recently. They're the second worst team on the slate behind the Atlanta Hawks. So I definitely think that Terry Rozier is going to be in play in this spot. Center has been a good spot to attack Oklahoma City Thunder as well. Give me him at 4.9. I wouldn't have an issue with playing some Greg Monroe. Al Horford at 6.5. Of course, he's going to be usable. On the other side, Russell Westbrook, of course, he is in play. Point guard against the Boston. See, I like to look at the Boston Celtics, or look at how they've been against point guards and shooting guards. Whenever I have a guy like Russell Westbrook, a combo kind of guard. So they're pretty much middle of the pack against point guards. But against shooting guards, we have a look at Boston, and they are not good at all, man. Giving up 47.3 over the last 5 and 40 over the last 10. So they've gotten pretty bad, significantly worse over the last 5 games. So give me some Russell Westbrook. With that being said, Paul George is going to be a play for me as well. Adams at 6.9. I'm not against Adams. I think I can play him. And at a 6-game slate, we're going to have to find value from somewhere. Maybe some Jeremy Grant at 3.7 could be solid. Elfrid Payton, low owned price, stands out to me already. What's the deal? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that game isn't on the main. Oh, it is. To my Phoenix. I'm thinking Orlando, Elfrid Payton. Yeah. We'll get to that game. We'll get there. Let's take a look on FanDuel at the same price points. Remember, bro, it's a 6-game slate, so it's going to behoove you to find some value in some spots. It's a 6-game slate. 11.6 for Westbrook, similarly priced. 8.2 for Paul George. That's not bad. Steven Adams at 7.3 looks to be a usable play, as does Corey Brewer at 4.9 can be solid as well. Jeremy Grant 3.7, I kind of like that one. Yo, I want to check the price on DraftKings on Corey Brewer, because he's been playing some pretty good ball recently. I got to be honest about that. He's 4.2 on DraftKings, so he's going to be usable. He's going to be usable. All right. Looking on the Celtics side here, Horford 7K, Marcus Morris 6.2. I don't mind that. Tatum is 6.2, Rozier 7.5, Baines 3.7, Greg Monroe is 5K, and Shane Larkin is 3.6. Okay. Next game we got is going to be the Los Angeles Clippers going to Minnesota to take on the Timberwolves. Did they just play each other? Yo, DeAndre Jordan, bam, easy. This is easy. Okay, that's an easy play. Stop what you're doing and pencil in DeAndre Jordan. The Minnesota Timberwolves are the worst team on the slate against the center position. The worst team on the slate against the center position. Just play DeAndre Jordan, bro. Bag him up, man. 7.8 for DeAndre Jordan is not bad. And guess who the second worst team is on the slate against centers? Guess who the second worst? Minnesota. So excuse me, the Clippers. So I think Karl-Anthony Towns is in play. But if I had to pick between the two of them, I would go DeAndre Jordan for the savings on a 6-game slate. But definitely both of these guys are going to be usable. Point guard is a very interesting spot in this game, as well as small forward. The Clippers are very bad at small forward. You look at who does that affect? Bielita at 5.8, I think, could be in play. You look at possibly Andrew Wiggins at 6.2. I wouldn't mind that one. But I do want to check point guard against them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Clippers are not great against Jeff Teague. Minnesota's stackable. Minnesota's stackable. Power forward against the Clippers. That's been Minnesota's stackable. Minnesota's stackable easy. And then of course you got Jamal Crawford at 3.8 off of the bench. On the other side, Tobias Harris, yes, at 7.4. The coach's son, man, at 5.8. We look at Minnesota against point guards. That could be a very usable spot. The coach's son's been balling lately too. He's been playing well. I mean, they're bad against shooting guards, giving up 49.5 over the last 5 and 46.5 over the last 10. They're giving up 51 to point guards over the last few. This could be the game, bro. This could be it. Austin Rivers, you got Sweet Lou at 7.2. Milos at 4.2. This could be the game to stack. This could be the stack game right here. And none of the prices are like crazy high. Like I think all of the prices on these guys are fair. The only one I could argue about would be Towns. He's 1,000 more on FanDuel. Wiggins, Gibson, Bielita 6.1. That's usable. Milos is 4K. He's cheaper. The coach's son is 6K. DeAndre Jordan 8.2. Yeah, the prices are fair, man. Luke Williams 7.1. Montrezl Harrell 4.3. Definitely usable. Definitely usable. Next game we got is going to be the Dallas Mavericks going to New